all through the night. The moon shone down on the window of the dormitory room where Lotus, Kasuma, and Kamari lay on their soft mats. They were waiting for the mission lady to come to tell them a story before they went to sleep. Kasuma watched the moon peeking through the mosquito netting that covered the window. She was thinking of all the things that had happened this day. She was glad that they had met the doctor with the magic needle and that he had persuaded Father to let them stay at the mission. When she thought that perhaps she and Kamari might have been slaves in the temple, a sudden fear came into her heart. Kasuma was glad when the mission lady came in. Her presence took away the ache of homesickness. "I have just come from the hospital," said the lady. "Little Adu is asleep. The nurse is watching him." "Will the big doctor with the magic needle help him?" asked Kamari. "He has given him every possible chance to get well," said the mission lady. "We will trust in the God of heaven to do the rest." Then she told a story about another baby born many long years ago in a stable where the cows were kept. Kasumo pictured in her mind the crude lean-to behind their house where Father kept the cows at night. It was such a dirty place with its foul smells and nasty flies. What a terrible place for a baby to be born. Yet this baby, born so long ago, became the greatest man that ever lived. He loved the little boys and girls like Kasumi and Kamari and Adu. Then came the song, sung as only the mission lady could sing it. "I like that song," said Kamari, as the lady kissed her and whispered good night. All was quiet in the dormitory room. Kasumo lay awake watching the moon. Then she heard a sob. "Please don't cry, little sister," said Kasumo, patting her younger sister on the arm. "Everything will be all right. The big doctor with the magic eyes will make Adu feel better, and we will all be happy." But Kamari continued to cry. Lotus sat up in bed. "I think I know what to do," said Lotus as she left the room. Soon she returned with the little black kitten in her arms. Little Ratty," Kamari said over and over again. "You may call him Ratty if you wish," said Lotus. "I know you love him very much." Kamari stopped crying, and it was not long before she was asleep with her arm around the little black kitten. Kasumo also stroked the black silky fur until she too dropped off to sleep. After leaving the dormitory room, the mission doctor went to the hospital. She found the doctor looking at the baby, holding the little hand so hot with fever. "How is he?" she whispered, hardly daring to breathe for fear she would blow out the spark of life in the frail little body. "We have done all we can," he said. "The parents?" she asked. "They went home at sunset. They realized that there was nothing they could do. I made it clear to them that they should not let their hopes get too high, for the baby is very weak. They realized they should have brought him sooner. If we could only bring him through, it would mean so much. It would help break down bitter feelings against the mission. That father is so proud of his son. Let us have prayer before I go." They knelt beside the bed, asking for wisdom and guidance. Then they arose, and the mission lady said, "Go and rest. Mela and Netta are on duty tonight, so I am free to stay here. I will call if I see any change." As the doctor left the room, the lady lowered the light and took a chair near the bed.